Hello, darlings. Every time I press the button lately, I'm about to bust my ass or do something really awkward. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing today? I'm about to get ready to reunite with a friend of mine that I haven't spoken to in 2 years, and we're just gonna kick it tonight. But before I do that, I wanted to share something. I wanted to have a little conversation with y'all, okay? And it's some real talk with me because this has been heavy on my heart since the month of March, 9 days before my birthday. Let me scoot up to this video right here and give you all the real tea about what's going on, okay? Alright, so on March the 15th, I got a call. Let me give you the real talk, okay? On March it was on March 15th. On March 15th, I was privileged to shoot my first small independent film, and it was with the lovely director of Rahima Rice, and that movie was called Mime. And I'll go into detail about that later, but after I came home, I called a friend, and he told me that his partner died. Partner died the night before. Now, mind you, I had spoken to him, and he was with him that night that he died, alive and functioning. And they were on their way to Philadelphia. Fast forward about 16 hours later. Yeah, about 16 hours later, he died in a bathhouse in Philadelphia. Now, we won't go into the circumstances about his death, but his whole grieving process, the friend that is surviving him, has made me think about a lot of things that I think about the dynamics of different relationships. And I wanted to have this conversation with y'all because, you know, y'all are basically my therapy. Y'all see me in my drawers. I'm about to get dressed in a few minutes, but I got a minute since my friend told me he's having a drink at the bar, so I figured, why get dressed when I can show my body while I talk to you? You feel me, darling? How you doing? Look at my stomach. I can still pinch an inch, but bitch, I don't give a fuck. I love my peanut butter Oreos, y'all. Anyway, so here is how they had their dynamics. My friend and his late partner were weekend husbands. Do you know what that means? That means that his partner would come from his marriage, from his partner, and they would coexist together during the weekends. Now, during those weekends, they had certain things going on. I've been there for certain things going on. Don't you dare fucking judge me, bitch. We was getting it in. But he was not there long term. Basically, like, my friend was comfortable being labeled the weekend husband. And it made me think about this during his funeral, during the transition from life to death for him, and during the whole homegoing process. Now, I wasn't there or able to attend any of the processes because, one, I had to work both my jobs at the time, and two, I don't really like going to funerals that much, but whatever. I've had to go to one this year, and I told y'all about that. But anyway, I was really put off when he told me, well, his partner, his full-time partner basically refused to acknowledge me in the program as the weekend husband. Help me out with this, y'all. Y'all are my people, right? Now tell me something that is wrong with this picture. Now, everyone in life has the permission to label your relationship or create the relationship that you desire. I appreciate the fact that my friend desired to say fuck establishment, fuck what society says, fuck what the norms are. This is my husband on the weekends. I only have him Friday through Sunday, but hey, that's wonderful. I appreciate him for that. But essentially, bitch, you the side hoe. I'm just saying, I don't want to put my friend on blast because I love him dearly. He's had my he's had my back when I lost my last job, and he still has my back now that I'm looking for another full-time job. But it's just like, sometimes I just want to shake the shit out of him and say, bitch, you was a side hoe. It may not feel good to be the side hoe over 55, But bitch, you was the motherfucking side hoe. Your partner died at 60. You were the motherfucking side hoe. You know why? Because he built a life and a home with someone that lived about 30 minutes away from where you live. And no matter what, his family knew who he was. His friends in Indiana, where he was from, knew who he was. But did they know about you? Did they acknowledge you very much? Didn't sound, and from what I saw and heard, and from what I met, how I met the real partner, the full-time partner, I can see why. And he was always like, well, he won't reach out to me or talk to me about anything. Well, bitch, you was the motherfucking side hoe. You were a fucking threat to their relationship. What the fuck were you thinking? Now, okay, here's what I want to know. Here is the challenge for me to understand. Now, I'm going to be very honest with you all. I have had that role as the side chick, the side hoe, or the runner-up. Never again in life will I have that role. But if you are in that kind of a situation, help me understand where I should feel some kind of empathy for this person. Because honestly, I reached a point in my life where if it's just the fuck, it's the fuck. But I'm not going to put myself in a box where I'm just waiting for somebody to call me or come over on a Friday evening where I have my home ready for him just to come and use it and we can have a whole level of debauchery going on. Because that's basically what occurred. I'm going to go into a little detail about this friend and I'll just call him Robert, okay? The one that died, his name is Robert. We'll call him Robert, and the one that survived him will be called Jeffrey. Jeffrey would always anticipate Robert's arrival on Friday evenings after he got off work, and pretty much there was never a quiet moment because let's face it, if you had me over there and we were having certain discretionary activities going on, chances are there's no monogamy, right? So basically, one, there was no quiet time, and two, Jeffrey was always complaining that Robert was always coming to his house, but he was never able to go to Robert's house. Why? Because the full-time partner lived there with someone else there. They had a little concubine going on there. Okay? So, not only are you basically lower on the totem pole threefold, but he was basically like using Jeffrey. Robert was using Jeffrey as an outlet to break the structure in his life, because Robert was a very much work hard, play hard kind of person. But they were almost, his work hard, play hard was almost that of the North Pole, South Pole. By the time you wanted to visit Africa with him, he was already in Antarctica. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that? It's like there was no middle extreme where he could just maintain some sense of balance. And I think that's what killed him the most. It was like he was never able to have a moment where he could be just relaxed. And that's what killed him. Truth be told, the cause of death that he really experienced, I won't share with you all because I think it's really inappropriate. But at the same time, it makes me wonder, y'all. Does Jeffrey reserve the right to have any of the to seek any of the sympathy that the full-time lover had? The one that owned the house with him, the one that was recognized by the family, the one that was recognized by the friends, and the ones that had all of his friends there. Does Jeffrey have any say-so in what occurs in the funeral? Does he have any recognition by the family? Does he deserve any of that? Because I'm going to be very honest with you all. That last funeral I attended it as a friend to the dead. But essentially, in some twisted kind of ways, I was the survived lover's side hoe for a while, and I accept that. But I don't expect recognition for it. I'll accepted credit for introducing the couple and them eventually getting married. Now with Robert and Jeffrey, I knew none of their dynamics before until I really got to know them. I just met them on a whim through another friend, and we hooked up and we all had a crazy orgy. Bloop, bloop, bloop. Don't motherfucking judge me. Bloop, bloop, bloopity bloop. Anyway, I'm just curious to know, how does someone handle that as the side chick? Is there really a jurisdiction for you all? Because if there is, I need the lines to be much more clearer, and I need to figure out what is exactly the protocol, because I'm not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting it at all. Help me out, y'all. That's all I had today, because in a few minutes I have to get dressed, or slightly further undressed, because I might put on a little different underwear. Y'all like this? I got these at Marshall's one time. I don't even know which Marshalls I found them in, but you know, that's the front, that's the back. You know, cakes are on point, dick is on point, body is on point, you know. Just a little something, something, nothing major. I will show you what I'm wearing tomorrow, but that will give away the story for the next people to see. In the meantime, y'all be fierce, be fabulous, and be inspired. I gotta get dressed, so holler at me later. Again, be fierce, be fabulous, be inspired. Think of yourselves as more than just a side hoe if you are one. Please, love yourselves. And know that I love you if no one else has said that to you today. And make sure you stop traffic with your walk now, you hear? Let them have it.